Welcome back. As athletes go for gold at the Olympics, the host country already has a winning streak in art. Some of the greatest painters of all time called Italy home, and even the paint made there is world famous. Our Alicia Lewis has more.
At the Maimeri Paint Factory in Milan, Italy,
we produce Maimeri colors.
CEO Gianni Maimeri is heading up a family business.
In the factory, we are 50 persons.
That fills thousands of paint tubes a day.
1,000 tubes in an hour.
And where they've been making paint for generations.
Grandfather was a painter and was the founder in 1923.
Skipping the additives of modern paint.
Only oil and pigments.
By being the first company in the world to make paint the way artists did hundreds of years ago during the Renaissance period.
All the masterpiece of art was created by painters producing by themselves the color during Renaissance. Each single color has only one single pigment to maintain the purity of the color.
Which Gianni says
preferred color.
Creates a color that the human eye likes more.
The pure color creates a physical attraction.
And in this factory,
He did sketching.
they do more than just make the paint.
This is Toscanini.
They use it.
In this plant, we have also our huge collection of paintings.
With walls and rooms lined with drawings and thousands of paintings.
More than 1,000 paintings and more than 4,000 drawings.
All inside a paint factory that Gianni says
Handmade.
Brings paint full circle from production to canvas.
A strong relationship between the artist and the company.
Well, it's not only a family business passed down by generations, but Johnny's father also worked in that factory until his 90s. And while they can fill thousands of paint tubs in an hour, it takes weeks to create the paint that goes in those tubs. Well, there's something about a Great Dane that just stops people in their tracks, or at least entices a double take. Boyd Hoopert recently found some people using that power for good inside a St. Cloud hospital, where some supersized therapy dogs are on a big mission.
In a neighborhood of modest homes, the St. Cloud Hospital cuts an imposing figure.
Excuse us?
But an imposing figure can also be found inside.
Good boy, Huli.
Wayne Kamillik's lanky friend
Good boy.
is a good boy.
Okay.
Sometimes mistaken
That's okay.
for big
You're fine.
bad. But Hulu is no wolf.
No, you're like a little horse.
Even if animal analogies
You look like a miniature donkey.
seem to be his specialty.
It's not a Holstein.
Cows to cats.
Holy cats, there's a big dog out there.
Hulu, here.
Big dog. Big
Hi.
job.
This is Hulu. He's come to visit you.
A good puppy, huh?
Leah Anderson became a premature patient when the twin boys she's carrying teased an early arrival.
I've been here, tomorrow I'll be here for 4 weeks. Being in here gets lonely.
A good prescription for lonely is a Great Dane.
It brings me joy, I don't know, happiness.
Yeah.
When Kenny Hendrickson's volunteer office signs up new therapy dogs, they tend to be more like this.
That a boy.
But Hulu offers patients like Bob Tuborg something smaller dogs can't match.
Hey, buddy.
What's really nice about Hulu, they can just reach their hand over and he's almost the exact height of the bed.
Now, imagine Wayne walking the hospital halls with two Great Danes. He did, until Hulu's sister Tootsie got cancer and died last year.
I don't know who took it harder, me or him.
Only made worse, because Wayne knows what's also coming for Hulu. Down to 155 pounds from his 180 when this photo was taken with a friend.
This is a Great Dane probably towards the end of his days. Yeah.
Life expectancy for a Great Dane?
Yep.
8 to 10 years.
He'll be 8 in April. Good girl.
Which is why this Painesville nursing home is helping train a Great Dane puppy.
This is Wren.
What you looking at?
Wren is the granddaughter of Wayne's beloved Tootsie.
She weighed 23 pounds at 8 weeks, and now she's 123. A puppy at 12 months.
Once trained and certified, Ren will take over from Hulu.
When a dog and a person do this, it's called a lock.
Yes, I love you.
Nobody else in the room but those two right now.
There's another reason Wayne is drawn here.
These are the staff that took care of my wife for years.
Before Pat loved Wayne, she loved Great Danes. She competed with them. Then Wayne brought Tootsie and Hulu to visit Pat in memory care before she died 2 months before Hulu.
She would say, my babies are here.
Ren and Hulu
Such a gentleman.
are not just providing therapy for patients, staff,
Oh, you found the spot.
and families.
They have been my island. They have been my safe space. They're my therapy, yeah. 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 This is his reward for being such a good dog. So that's it.
Not quite.
We're going to let her mop the floor now.
Floor to ceiling. Few at the St. Cloud Hospital
Hi.
can bring out such oversized feelings.
You can pet him if you want.
Boyd Hooper, KARE 11 News, St. Cloud.
The sweetest dog, aren't you?
He is.
Well, if you're interested in volunteering with your pet to provide therapy at hospitals and care centers, you'll find a link to help you get started in the print version of this story at KARE11.com. Stick with us. There's more news and weather coming up after the break.